Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day, maybe a few ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we are back with some more Greedfall. And in today's episode, we have apparently something right over here that I don't quite remember. Oh, a camp area. You know, it would be very useful if we activated this. Anyways, we have to go talk to a Father Listinus. That is one heck of a name. So, let's go ahead and get started on that. It's been a while since I've actually played Greedfall last. And that's really all it. That's all the thought I had into that statement. But I'm quite happy to get back into this game. It's been a while, and yeah, I really want to get a crack at Greedfall. And there is a living thing out here that must unfortunately be unalived. Oh, there's a second one. And a third. That's not allowed. A living thing out in the wilderness, not on my watch. That sounds so bad. Okay, anyways. Hello, I'll take those. Oh, there's several more living things over there. Do I want to... Oh, this is where the mines are. Okay, so yeah, I have actually been down here. There's an area here. And if I had actually bothered to go through the caverns, I could have gotten to another area there. And then there's another spot up here. Also a bit of area back in there. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can get back into this area. I don't think I can. Unless...
I can't do that.
Sneak. I require 2 intuition.
I can't do that.
I don't have intuition. I am very charismatic. Here's my character guide. Yes, I'm very charismatic. This is where you're into, yeah. Very charismatic, as well as a scientific genius, but my intuition sucks. Why is there pluses at the bottom of these two? Oh well. I would actually like... Oh wait, I know why. I know why. So... I'm currently getting a buff in charisma because I have a cape on, but I wasn't aware that I also had something on that gives me a boost in craftsmanship. It's giving me a boost in crafting. Yeah, that's +1 charisma. Oh, there's got to be something giving me a boost in crafting. Anywho, we're going over to here. That's the main quest, I believe. Yeah, that's part of the main quest. Not quite ready to do that just yet. Let's pop over to the Blacklands and go to Teardalb's South Robe. South Robe? Yeah, we're going to the South Robe. I don't think I have anybody else to talk to at the moment. Actually, I think, if I recall last time, we managed to finish Vasco's quest. It was really good for us. No crazy oh, hold on. No, there we go. Infantryman's arquebus, but I have a rate of fire of 3. One has a rate of fire of 4, and is what is what kind of pistol is that? Jeez. Actually quite fascinating. And this arquebus, it's a Aristocrat's Blunderbuss. I have the engraved 4-barrel pistol. It was a bit more stun, but less fury generation. What's our gold at? I'm not really hurting at the moment, so for that. That. Rid of this load of the coat. Might need to keep the navigator's boots. Gotta think about keeping the soldier's boots too. That's an interesting question. Have a cape for me to purchase. You do. Lined cape to the north. Oh, it's just... These two are actually armored. Alright, never mind. Is this... Like our friends... I didn't even notice that our friends tend to travel with us in the middle of camp. Alright, so... Oh, on the other side. Only actually really gone... Oh, I remember this area. We accidentally went here last time when I didn't want to. Now we gotta go up and around. Hello. Gonna get me some hoof fungus, which I need in order to get more bullets. No, that's just stones. Alright. You kind of weird-looking creatures. Goodbye. Oh. Whoa! Where'd you come from? Ah. Well fought, my friends. Well fought indeed. Ooh, that was oh, that was close. I almost spilt my water all over my keyboard. I've been very, very salty about that. Or sour. Actually, I'm gonna go with sour. It would have been very sour had I spilt water all over my keyboard. Thank goodness it was actually it was half empty. Didn't spill anywhere. Delicious fungus. Still the volcano in the background. I'm curious if that is ever going to... I think I've already asked that question, but is that ever going to erupt? Oh, those are nothing. Looking around for some crafting reagents. Huh? Oh, wonderful. Oh. Nicely done, my friends. Nicely done. Ambushed by bats. But not to worry. We are okay. Try not to... Try not to clip through rocks, please. Alright. Our destination is just around there somewhere. Huh. It's a little outpost. Some hostiles over there. I think those guys are friendly. Contracts.
What an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Oh, Justinius. Very aggressive. Done. Got 2 more contracts to go after. First, I need to talk to Father Justinius. Oh, wow. Fascinating. Hello!
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
I'd like to ask him about some stolen tablets.
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
Alright, very well then. Good
I
day.
must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
I was actually thinking the same thing. If they really did have, unless they willingly gave up the village, their ancestral village, which I highly doubt they did, probably a safe assumption to assume that there may have been some foul play going on. Now let's gather the rest of the companions. Let's compose the team. We're going to take Kirk out for now. Petrus, we're going to add you back in since we're in a place that would excuse me. We're in a place that you would probably have some good knowledge of. As well as it would help to have a help to have Petrus with us. Right. One of the natives here. Hello.
Yori, I have never seen a Renaikse on Olmanawi.
Don't really have much to say to us. Hello, who are you?
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
Head is clipping through. What is this quest above your head? Oh well, we're slowly getting this one done, which is nice. Someone here to talk to. Hello.
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace the life of Saint Matthias on this island is doomed to failure. If these savages have stolen them, we will have to take them back, by force if necessary.
If we stop calling them savages, they might actually be willing to reason. Anyways, what are you going to say, Sister Eugenia?
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
Alright. Let us talk about Eden's creation.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
Right. Ask how the natives reacted to their arrival.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
You think? Ask about how the natives reacted, if there are any confrontations.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful.
And I ask about the stone tablets.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Whom she suspects is behind the thief.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas, I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us, or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Where were the tablets?
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later, but first we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to, but I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
Interesting. Who was guarding them then?
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
Thank you. I will let you work.
Might actually play this quest out a bit differently, depending. Wow, there's a lot of people to talk to. If we had approached you first, Brother Virgil.
Greetings. Desarde. I am handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
I'd like you to tell me about the stone tablets.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
Ask about the night of the theft.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
What if they didn't enter the shack through the door? This is their land, after all. And from the looks of it, there's a lot of mountains around here. There might have been a cave system that got blocked up, and that the natives were able to access, and then potentially carve a hole in the say behind a cabinet. That's possible. Do you suspect someone?
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Ask about possible involvements of natives.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things.
Interesting. Asked about his arrival in Eden.
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
Ask him about the relations with the natives, because I can't really use the intuition.
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Very
I will
well
leave you
then.
to your work. Goodbye.
Bit of knowledge we just learned. Brother Philvis? I believe that's what that said. Oh, not yet. Need to get into the door, inside a door. Really, I'm not getting down from this way. Hop over the fence? Nope. That seems like a fence I could hop over. I wonder if we eventually come back, will there be a an update to this village? Be interesting to see. And there's the chieftain's hall. There's always something to loot inside these places. I don't know why they just willingly let me take this stuff. And I'm very thankful for the ammunition that's in them. Hello there.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desade. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onolmenawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
Ask about Eden.
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
The arrival of Ptolemy.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Ptolemy, and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
Alright. How did the conversations took place, or conversions took place?
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
kind of figured that may have been the case. I wasn't going to vocalize it, but I was thinking, and I don't think the natives would willingly give that up. Well, I definitely am aware of the history that the Canadian natives had taken to get to that point, to get to the point that they were at. And, yeah, definitely a bit of a messy history, that is. I did not, so upon hearing this, I'm thinking, there's no way it went that smooth, well, that smoothly. Yeah, I guess that's the way of saying it. You fight a couple times, and then some of them convert over, where all the warriors and, yeah, left. Anyways, asked about the discovery of the tablets.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
Alright, and what happened to the warriors?
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. I asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
I don't think you're gonna get that dream. Sorry about that, friend.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Anyways, I'll be back momentarily. Alright, let's get back into the action. Now, gotta go learn more of the story of Eden. Or Eden. Didn't really... Anyways. Sorry, my mind's a little bit distracted. I just had a bit of a sad phone call to make. Anywho, you, sir. Brother, what's his name? Brother, I don't want to try to pronounce that again.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Sorry, father something. Let's ask about the creation of Eden.
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vigsenegad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthäus, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Sorry if you can hear the sound of my microphone cable, actually my headphone cable, bouncing around a little bit. It's actually quite interesting that the natives build, because what we know from previous from a previous discovery of some buildings from the congregation, we know that they were actually here at some point long ago. And it is entirely possible that this saint told a record, was telling, yeah, this village is, these villager, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Yeah. I'm having a bit of difficulty finding the words. That these natives in this particular area kind of built up a bit of a place maybe around this Saint Matilda. I can't talk at the moment. My goodness. I'm just gonna continue onward. That's the division. It's been a long day. My brain is a little fried at the moment. Sorry. The diversity of the people in the village.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
All right. Their relations with the natives living in the village.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
Well, like I was trying to say earlier, it's entirely possible that the reason why it does is because someone who was following Saint Matthias was here long ago, and maybe they left these stone tablets here for the natives. And the fact that you're coming over here, going to a place that was described, could have been just somebody like I don't know, making a map. The map originally got lost, but the story still stuck throughout, and it eventually became this, and now they're here and going, oh my goodness, look at this, we found this amazing relic, when really, in actuality, it could have been left by people who came here long ago. That's, honestly, that to me sounds like is what's really going on here, or why these stone tablets are here in the first place, but anyways, their relations with the neighboring native villages.
How well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There are no Onol Manawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to convert. But, in the meantime, we must settle for the miracle of great coexistence that this place already represents. Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet...
I will give them that. They are at least living side by side with them, although from what my understanding is that's probably because they see it in their best interest to do it. To try and bridge the two people together as, you know, people. Not in terms of faith. So, I get, but again, I think the Ptolemy government is kind of wrong for what they're doing here. In a sense, I get. Well, trying to convert... What am I trying to say? I'm not sure what I'm trying to say.
Leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
Had they been wiser and accepted their new neighbors, they'd never have been forced to leave.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
I agree with that. What they're trying to say. If they won it by combat, then, like, if they took this place over by fighting, then... Honestly, that's kind of the way how history went. However, if they deceptively made them leave, that's kind of where I'd have, like, not quite sure if that's, like a bit of a issue to me. Anyways, examine this.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
This priest, Virgil, said that the night was calm. So calm that he probably fell asleep. So, the thieves only had to take the key from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened, but someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
You think that the one who told them is in this village?
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Alright, sounds good. I only got that from just looking at the desk, though. I guess that might have been where the stone tablets were kept. I do think that's probably what ended up happening. People came over long ago, probably a expedition from the Ptolemy government. They came over, probably left the tablets behind, since some of the natives probably, more than likely, would have seen him amongst one of their gods. Decided, hey, we can accept. From the looks of it, they do have multiple gods, from what I remember. My thoughts are a little jumbled at the moment, but probably just accepted this as one of their gods, and that's enough for the Ptolemy people of now to go to here and go, oh, now we must convert them over. Oh, anyways, let's have a chat with Lear.
You have returned on Almanawi. Do you need something else?
Tell me about the stone. Tell me more about the stone tablets.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
Let's get him to talk. I think you know more than what you're letting on.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son.
Alright, let us leave.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Oops. This is gonna end up being a great big mess by the end of it. I just hope it don't end up that we don't end up killing everybody in the wall. Oh, we talked to you earlier. Huh, funny. I'm gonna come back and talk to you again. Hello there.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bertia Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
About Lur.
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the mind shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
Fair enough. Accuse her? I don't want to accuse her of that. And I guess I have no choice.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
I really want to say... I wish I could say that.
Tell me where the exiles are. I must retrieve these tablets.
You're asking me to betray my son. Promise me that you won't hurt him.
I promise. But if he reacts violently, I'll have to defend myself.
Then I hope he'll be reasonable. Bran and the others are hiding in the woods, beyond the circle of stone.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Alright. I really wish I could just leave the tablets there, because honestly... Again, this was a native village. They did try to force their way on it, and, well, even though they stole the tablets back, it was their tablets to take back. You know what? I'm tired of having you guys be... What is... Oh. Oh. Aha! Oh. Aw, I wasted a... Well, I have about 100 bullets, so... I really shouldn't be worried about accidentally wasting a bullet. Alright. Let's get going. Hello. There's some borage I can take. Oh, I could have just went... Did I walk through the trees there? I think it's just on the other side of this clearing. Ah, I can. Interesting. Not know I could do that. Don't want another one of those, you know, a bit of a hidden path there. The hoof fungus. Oh, hello there. Ouch. Oh, jeez, I'm being, Oh. Oh, jeez. Charged right through me. Nice. Oh! Oh, ow. That hurt. Oh, Petrus. Boom. Now that is how you do trap combat. Oh, I gotta prepare more of those. That was fantastic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my power. These two here, they're good with combat magic and the like. I, however, am good with just making traps and shooting things. I truly do embrace a bit of that rogue tactic. Oh, I'd like to make a little bit more of it, to make use of it a bit more. Be fantastic. Alright. So we got a bit of this pathway to follow.
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
These people have been banished already. There's no need to add death to their list of punishments. Let's try not to fight them.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Remember that we were told the area on the left was a trap. It would be smarter to take the other path.
That's a good idea. I was noticing those traps and do I have to? I could sneak through all of them, technically. Could technically sneak through the wall. Use my third-person camera. Apparently they did not notice us almost sneak into them. Alright, we're around the first camp. How are we going to get back with all these tablets?
There, we found them. Now all that's left to do is to return to Eden.
Not about to get up and start walking, are they? Not as many exiles as I thought there was going to be. Okay, I don't mind a bit of a sneaky sneak. Come on, game, you made this. Admittedly, I know the stealth mechanics in this game aren't that revolutionary, but this was kind of easy. Yeah, there's no effort put into this. All I had to do is not go left, not go behind us either. Maybe I'll come back later and see if I can just fuse those traps. Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
I think so. I managed to retrieve the tablets discreetly.
I am glad to hear that you managed to retrieve them. I will go talk to my son now. He needs to stop seeking revenge and find a new clan.
That would indeed be wiser. Vengeance has no positive repercussions.
There we go. Managed to do that nice and quiet like. Very quietly too. I'm very happy. Alright. Let's get out of here. I really wish I didn't have to retrieve the tablets. Honestly, I would have been better off just leaving him with them. Because all this is going to likely do is... Well, unless we tell them that the natives had completely moved on from the place, it's just going to cause the Telemi people to go harder on their conversion.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
A good start would be to keep a better watch on the priceless treasures that you find.
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking action to really make it happen.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I'm very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, Take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
Just try not to anger the rest of the people on this island. Ooh. Let's upgrade. I do want a bomb. I have the points for that, so... we get that skill. Bomb. Throws a bomb that hits all enemies in an area. And I also get a talent point. Now, I already have a cape that improves this. Complex potions. I really want this, but I do get 1 in 20. I'm gonna be honest, having a bit of intuition might be easier, so let's go ahead and grab that. We'll put our next point into Science 3. Alright, anyways, we're finished with this place. Let's get moving. Gave us a level up after all that, which is good. Excuse me. Ah, excellent. And there's a way out for the map, too. Oh, there's a camping area up there that I completely missed. There's still a little bit of this place to explore, but... I'll come back to it later. Oh, hello. I could actually see that. That's nice. And look, another one. Alright, I'm already liking this intuition. Oh, there's another one. Let's head on out. Alright, so find the sanctuary indicated by Deirdre. Oh, actually... let's see here. Journal. Mission. This is a part of the cure quest. May as well follow it. Okay, they want us to go up to the sanctuary, which is up here. Alright. I guess we'll have to cut back through that, where we were at. Need to draw my weapon. Let's get going. We got places to go, people to talk to, sights to see, and probably a lot of animals to kill. You guys were a bit of a challenge, but fortunately some of our preparations came through. Oh, hello. I see another body I can loot. Sorry, that was not a body I could loot. That was actually one of my traps. See it on a better angle there. Anyways, with Intuition 1, that's going to make collecting things a lot easier. Hello? There are some things I can actually see from a distance. Like those, fungus trees. Oh, hello. We've got ourselves a bounty of stuff. Wide open area. Let's say... yeah, there's enemies here. I think there's going to be something a lot bigger. Looks like we're going to have a fight on our hands. Oh, I got hit. Ow. Oh, crud. Okay, Petrus. I think I can, spells. Find that as my number 2. Not enough adrenaline. Oh, that was pretty cool. Nice. That's actually quite cool. The bomb part, that is. So, let's see, another, a body from that oh, yep. It is lootable. Another, body to loot here. But a fair bit of stuff. They even have a missionary ring. Like a ruined camps here. These guys are loaded. Makes me a little scared of what's the next area. Oh. Ouch. Oh, I got... Whoop! No! Holy crap! Easy there! Oh, that was awesome to use. I'm gonna enjoy using that. Also, I didn't realize that these guys were, those creatures were, you know, alive. And I guess we've done a good job in unaliving them. Hello. Travelers. Oh, interesting. Alrighty. Let's leave. So I have this place to go to. Let's get going. Let's have a quick set. Let's look at my equipment right now. Did I get anything new? Got a ring. Got a ring. Oh, you would be much better with this one. There we go. The ring. Could also maybe sell some things as well. Sale. Sell this. Go. Priest robes. That. I should keep a set. Just in case, yeah. You buy back one of those, priest robes, please. I'm just thinking it might be something that we could use. Oh, I've gone ahead and equipped them to me. No, I don't want that. Don't want that. I want want that, please. All right. Let's move. Alright, this is a brand new area. We'll find the Why is something getting farther away from the campsite here? I should probably set up camp. There's also a chest over here. Go ahead and crack that open. Alright, lads. Accidentally drawing me weapon. Anything else over here? We got... oh, more hoof fungus. You look at this. This intuition's really helping already. I probably wouldn't have checked any of these places. Well, this is interesting.
Strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You are on Olmenawi and at the same time, Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Derdra in an attempt to discover the truth. And the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Derdra sends you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes. And on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
The coat of arms of the Bridge Alliance. In our territory. Such boldness.
They set up a camp near here and then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah, you are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
Interesting. Why do I got the feeling I'm about to fight something? Seems like the perfect area to go fight a creature off. Connect with these? Just yet. Alright. Climb. Also, why is it... well, I guess this was this an old camp? Or... why is this place abandoned? Something this grand I wouldn't expect to be abandoned by the natives.
Fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
I'm not sure I like that. There's a creature down there. I got this gut feeling that I'm gonna end up fighting something. Like not just a normal creature, but a massive creature. Look at the size of these. They're a lot bigger than most of the normal homes.
The image is fading. We can't see much of anything.
What happens if I examine it a second time?
The image is fading. We can't see much of anything.
Alright, well, let's move on.
And welcome back. You have made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed, maybe share this video to anybody who you think will enjoy my content, and also don't forget to check out some of my other stuff. I'm not only doing this game, but I also have done a ton of other games. Well, a ton, I think, I'm not sure how many games I've done at this point, but anyways, here's a small little bit of collection of games that I've done. And if you look on screen, it should take you to either another video or a playlist. Maybe you'll enjoy that. Perhaps you might not. I don't know. We will find out. Hope you all enjoyed, and until next one, take it easy.